Suddenly, it seems everyone is talking about artificial intelligence.
Well, let's take a look at a video that never happened because OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, has unveiled a new artificial intelligence model that takes written prompts and video.
Have been taken, and I didn't even know about it. I wasn't asked about it. I didn't approve it.
The violation of me, of my individuality, my likeness, my voice, are saying these words that I did not agree to say.
Who's that guy? Why did they all stop and run into each other?
The AI that you are most likely to encounter in your life is built by a handful of for-profit companies using data you never realized.
Hi, I'm Aiden, and today we're going to be talking about something that has people both excited and slightly freaked out: artificial intelligence in the media. Since the beginning of 2023, I've been seeing more and more ads popping up on as I scroll through social media, with the first one being that Gemini ad where they're always singing about everything. You know, this one.
Enter a prompt here. Okay, can't be that hard. How about generate an image of a cat playing guitar?
Is that how it works? Am I doing AI?
Yeah, it just does whatever you type.
AI has gone from being just a sci-fi trope to something that's actively reshaping how we creatively and consume art, media, films, and even memes. Some people think it's the greatest thing to ever happen creatively, and others think, well, it's the beginning of the end. We'll dive in to how AI is being used right now, why some people love it, and why others think it's basically spitting in the face of everything that modern art stands for. By the end of this episode, you'll either be able to embrace AI and all that it stands for creatively, or start stockpiling notebooks and preparing for the robot takeover. Let's get into it. So what's AI actually doing in the media right now? Spoiler, it's not just making those clickbait articles and AI Adam Sandler, Homer Simpson movie videos.
Hi there, I'm Homer Simpson. Welcome to our crazy little world. Let me introduce you to my family, friends, and some of the other colorful folks in Springfield. First up, there's my lovely wife, Marge. She's the glue that holds this family together with her patience and love.
Take music, for example. AI tools like Ava and MusicNet allow people to compose tracks in seconds. They're trained on thousands of compositions so they can mimic anything from classical to jazz. It's like having an own little Mozart in your pocket, but without the feelings or emotions wrapped behind it. So you're not going to be getting a new Eras tour out of this guy. Then there's visual art. Platforms like DALL-E and Luma Photon allow you to just type something in, and let me type something in here. I think I'm going to do like a cat with dunks on a trampoline. And yeah, boom. So right there, it spits out an image ready for anything. And it's really impressive. But I mean, it also has a lot of people asking about, like, is it really making an original image, or is it just taking something that already exists online and puking it back out into what you asked for? And in film, Netflix is using AI to not only recommend you shows, but to also choose what they should even perform and produce on their platform. You know that little AI bot that Netflix uses in the bottom row to, like, recommend you shows? Well, that little bot accounts for 80% of the total views on their platform entirety. That's AI reshaping the culture we consume, whether it was intentional or not. So yeah, AI is everywhere. It's not just a tool, it's also something that's actively influencing the way we see, think, hear about everything creatively. But is it a good thing for creativity? Well, that's where things get a little bit messy. Alright now, let's play nice with AI for a second. There are some reasons people are so excited about it. First, AI can save creators a ton of time. Like animators, for example. Instead of doing frame-by-frame work, they can have AI just fill in everything in between. So think less busy work, more creative storytelling. It's also leveling the playing field. Not everyone has the big budget of Disney. AI tools allow small indie creators to do things that used to take hundreds of people and millions of dollars in much, much less time and much, much less cost. Joe Penna, the director of Stowaway, used AI to create alien landscapes that look straight out of a big-budget sci-fi epic without the big-budget price tag. But it's not just about cutting costs. AI can push creativity into new directions. It's like having a collaborator who doesn't get tired or sick. You can ask it for something weird, and it gives you something back. Sure, it's not perfect, but it sparks ideas that you might not have thought of otherwise. Before we get too excited, let's talk about the bad side. Let me just say that any t-shirts you saw during this video were done with love, because it is freezing down here. Anyway, so here's where things get complicated. As cool as AI is, it's not without its drawbacks. Let's start off with the obvious. Does it even really count as creativity? Well, Hayao Miyazaki, the leader of Studio Ghibli, said when he was shown AI and a thing that could help out his program and his studio greatly reduce their workload, that it was an insult to life itself.
僕はこれ面白いと思って見ることできないですよ。これを作る人たちは痛みとかそういうものについてね、何も考えないでやってるでしょ。極めて不愉快ですよね。
Strong words, but he's got a point. Creativity isn't just about churning out content. It's about emotion and it's about experience. Things that AI doesn't have. Then there's the whole copyright mess. AI systems are trained on existing works. Art, music, writing, all without the consent of the creators that already made the work.
Not just because of the implications for my career, but because of the violation of my individuality, my likeness, my voice, are saying these words that I did not agree to say.
That's got a lot of people worried about their work in the future. A survey of 2022 found that about 63% of all creators are worried about their content being used to train these programs and these AI bots without their consent. And let's not forget about the human cost. Yes, AI creates human possibilities, but it's also cutting off jobs. The World Economic Forum predicts that about 85 million jobs will be lost to automation by about 2025. Sure, some of them might be displaced by new existing jobs, but not everyone can just pivot to tech. So yeah, AI is cool, but it's also forcing us to think what creativity even means. And, worse yet, who gets to own it? Holy shit. Not my life. Here's the thing. AI isn't going anywhere. It's already embedded into how we do create and how we use media. But that doesn't mean we have to let it control everything entirely. The key is balance. Think of AI like a tool, not a replacement. Sit back and let AI do more of the grunt work, while humans step up and do more of the thought-provoking creative tasks. Think of it like an assistant, not the focus. We also need to be transparent about what's made with AI. If your movie script was made with a bot, just say so. People deserve to know where their media is coming from. It's about trust, and we can't let the robots have all the credit. At the end of the day, AI isn't a villain, it's just a tool. It's up to us to decide how we use it. So what do you think? Do you think AI is the future of creativity, or do you think we're just handing over the keys to the robots? Personally, I think AI is starting to become really dangerous, and I think we're trading in human creativity for efficiency, and that's a slippery slope. Here's something before we go. Did you know that every AI question you ask has a carbon footprint attached to it? A study found that training large AI models can emit as much CO2 as 5 cars driving for their entire lifetime as of HAL 2019. Even simple questions like generating an image of Adam Sandler as Homer Simpson pumps out measurable emissions. Asking AI to do all the heavy lifting isn't just a creative problem, it's an environmental one too. So I want to say thank you for tuning in and catch you next time.